Ask Laila was built from the perspective of providing local information to people in India. Currently, if you look at the way people consume local information, 8 out of 10 people actually get local information from their friends and families. You want to host a birthday party for your kids, you are always going to talk to somebody who recently did that. You want to go to a movie, you want to check out if the movie is good or bad, you call a friend. So a lot of local information in India is actually lying with friends and family. We want Laila to be that friend of people, where people would go to Laila to get that information. And so we see Ask Laila being a complete local information provider in this market. And when I say local information actually goes all the way from factual information to a lot of contextual and referral information, experience and knowledge, wisdom of people who have used these services. One key thing about local information is that local information is very actionable. Usually you're looking for something, or you are trying to find something, is because you want to go use a service, buy something, do something, stuff like that. About 60% of the searches that happen on global search engines are actually meant local in nature, when people are looking for something close by. And for somebody to be able to take an action on something like that, they need a lot of accurate information. They need accurate information on name, address, telephone number, and a lot of facts like that. Like there's an open-air restaurant, or it's valid parking and stuff like that. And they also need other contextual information, right? You want to look for an Italian restaurant, it's a context, and you want to see what restaurants are there, all the way to saying, is this restaurant good or bad? That's probably one of the things, but in essence, we want to be a complete local information company. We want to be the company where somebody thinks about local information, the first person they would go to is Laila. That's what we want. So our USP is basically being able to provide accurate and comprehensive local information across factual information and contextual information to customers. And no other company in India is doing what we're doing currently. So I wouldn't see much competition in this market. But there are sites which do only restaurants. We don't do only restaurants, we do in all the gamuts of services across the cities. There are sites which basically put some, buy local information from other companies and then slap a search engine on that. That's not what we do. We basically collect our information ourselves and verify every single thing that goes on the internet with very, very rich attributes. And these attributes you can't get on any other site. So this is fundamentally different. You can come to Ask Laila and search for home delivery biryani, or search for a 24-hour pharmacy. You can't make these search queries on any search engine in India. That makes us unique. Okay. Fundamentally, it is local listings. When I say local listings, and the reason I say it's very important is that there is no accurate source of local listings in India. If you call up, numbers from any existing local listings player, you will see 30 to 40% wrong telephone numbers, wrong addresses. So this market is really underserved when it comes to local listings. I think that's a basic minimum required. So we'll do that, and after doing that, we will move to stuff like mapping and region line. I think again, local information market is very, very large in India and also globally. If you look at the local information market in India, some of the companies that you mentioned, are making a ton of money by serving, ads to these companies actually. And we think that today, advertiser doesn't have any way to do effectively local advertisement. They can't put an ad on TV or print, which is really focused and targeted on local advertising. That is where our opportunity is. That's where traction comes by first of all, building a very solid, good product where you get accurate information. If I'm telling you today, we don't do any advertising, we don't really talk about our service, we haven't done much press, but the number of people who use the service and the way it is increasing is a very, very encouraging thing, because people don't really find that information anywhere. Secondly, we are agnostic to where people go and search for what they want, right? They can go to any of the global search engines and search. And the more they search in global search engines, the more our result ends up being in the first page and the first top 2-3 results. And that brings us traction. Word of mouth and those kind of things build us huge traction. And eventually we will do some amount of customer acquisition to make sure that people come to our site and know.